Hey guys, Mark O'Neill here with O'Neill Outdoors. Hope you're doing great this Sunday morning. So I was sitting there yesterday doing a review and I realized, man, it's been a while since I've done a Semper Sharp review. And so when I was looking through everything, I have really never talked about the caper. So I figured that's what I'm gonna do this morning. So the caper, 6 3/4 inches overall length, 2.5 inches blade. It's 1/8 inch width or thickness. This is an awesome knife. You know, hence the word caper. So for caping out, if you are not only caping, but if you're needing to do a lot of fine precision work, like if you're gonna get something shoulder mounted like a deer and you're gonna stop the gut process here and you're gonna go inside of the cavity all the way up as far and take out the esophagus as you can, I don't like a big knife in there because I can't see and it's all by feel. Where this blade, you can just go in there, find the esophagus, like, because you're inside of the cavity, find the esophagus, cut it, and then you're back out. You don't have this huge blade that you're accidentally sticking yourself or cutting yourself with. To me, it's safer. The way that these look, they're scalpels. These things are just badass scalpels. Another great thing that I've used these for is skinning out fur bearers that have a really soft pelt or fur, you know, bobcats or even a coyote or a wolf or a beaver. If you were going to be skinning those out, the caper is a fantastic precision tool for that. Another thing that I love these knives for is if you're doing a European mount and you're not only getting all the hide, the skin, the flesh, the cartilage, the ears, the eyeballs, all that stuff off of the skull, this razor of a knife makes it so incredibly sharp and so incredibly easy because you have total control while you're trying to get everything off. It's not too big of a blade to where you're accidentally gonna start making cut marks on the cheekbones or on the jaw lines or anything. And when you're trying to cut out the eyeball from the eye socket or the cartilage on the ears, this thing is so incredibly sharp, it makes the job so easy, and you're not having to fight the sinew and everything else in between the flesh and the bone. You're just cutting it off. So doing European mounts of any kind or size, this is the knife you want to use. I've got an acid etched, rock washed ironwood with mosaic pens. Really like this blade. My custom was a caper burlwood with the red epoxy. Sure that's coming in. I'll throw some pictures in. But one of the earlier ones that I had gotten, I purchased, and it was my introduction, one of the few of an introduction of Semper Sharp was this dude. And it's not great lighting right now, but I will get some different photos here in a minute, and as soon as the sun pops up a little bit more. At first, from the pictures, before I bought my first caper, I looked at it and I was like, you know, that's really weird looking. I mean, the shape of the handle and everything, well, maybe. I mean, it might do a good job, I guess. I don't know. It's one of those knives that you could have that thought initially, but when you put it in your hand, you're like, oh damn, I can be surgical with this thing. It feels good, it looks good. The one other thing that people underestimate about this blade is how much of a great EDC blade this could be. A lot of people think, well, I just need a utility blade, that's a great EDC. Or I need something that, you know, at least 3 inches. The 2.5 inch blade on the caper is a phenomenal size blade. Especially the overall weight, this is an incredibly light knife. Incredibly light knife. You could take 2 or 3 of these, toss them in your pack, and do your gutting, caping, quartering, even deboning with these, don't get me wrong, but they are so incredibly light, it's unreal. But if you were going to use a caper as far as a EDC, you can't go wrong with it. Very, very small, very, very lightweight, extremely compact, fits the hand very, very well. Essentially a 2-inch blade, 2.5-inch blade, excuse me, but with a good full-size grip. Butt on it, barely exposed, but I have my entire paw on that blade. That's not going anywhere. It feels good. And if I want to be a little bit, if I need down pressure, I can put my thumb on top. It's not slipping, it's not sinking in. The blade is not moving in my hand. So whether you're, opening up the mail, cutting rope, skinning out a coyote, cutting your steak at lunch, the Caper is a fantastic all-around knife. I mean, it truly is like a scalpel. This is a surgical tool blade. Hands down, no doubt about it. The Caper by Semper Sharp Knives, 6 3/4 inches overall, 2.5-inch blade, 1/8 inch thickness. This is awesome. These are absolutely awesome blades. If you have the opportunity, I highly recommend that you pick one up. 2, 3, 4 of them. You will not regret it, because when you go out into the field and you start cleaning or caping an animal, or a fur bearer, when you see how easy this makes that job, you'll want to carry 2 or 3 of them with you, because they're that great. So right now, if there's a review that I haven't done that you want to see, and if I have the blade, please put it in the comments, and if I have the blade, I'll do that one next, or I will try my best to acquire that knife next. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We really do appreciate all your love and support here at O'Neil Outdoors. I'm Mark O'Neil with O'Neil Outdoors. Y'all take care. Stay safe.